stretch. Oh wait, no! I need to watch the remember the E3? I lied. Take it back. So we in it? I don't know, I tried to say it backwards. 2018? Yesterday we watched 2016, Konami 2010, and 2017. So now I need to watch 2018. Someone have like the supercut or something? 18. Okay, which one's... Okay, this one has more views, so I'm guessing this one's better. I have to pee, though. Thinks pawns are better and not dumpling. I already left. Shut the fuck up and get your ass back here. Shut the fuck up.
Yay, Daft JR.
Thanks, Shooty Bangs. Wait, I've never seen this.
This chug was brought to you by
POGCRAZY, not anyways.
POGCRAZY.
Oh yeah. There's my destiny right there. Hey baby, wanna kick it with me tonight? Beautiful baby, when you hear the horn, come outside. Tonight's your night, bro. Time for entertainment. Oh. Never take her down to no damn musty basement. Don't do it. Keep them nice and fresh. No maybe. With these awesome products from Manscaped, baby. I mowed down there with my 4.0. Okay. Foot dusted, cooler than the driven snow. Refined cologne, keep me aromatic. Ooh. Crop preserver, keep the boys fantastic. The BALLS. Oh. Gotta keep them fresh, nice and dry. Never settle for less. Manscaped's the best. You put deodorant on your underarms, yo. Why don't you put deodorant on the smelliest part of all? No, freshen them bad boys up like ta-da. When it's time to play baseball, don't wanna be fouled, don't wanna strike out. You ought to be on like Donkey Kong. Manscaped. Excuse me while I blow this horn. Oh, yeah. We are on our way, okay? Oh my gosh, it's the crack of dawn. We in Buffalo, man. We ain't playing, you know what I'm saying? Yo, who we got on the trip? We got your man, Dick.
What's going on, man? It's about to be crazy. We out here with the squad gang all day, baby.
Yep. Who we got in the back?
I missed the best part.
Diddy and OG. That's the man. Okay, we got OK Hip Hop. Right, and in the back we got George Chigga, right? Oh man. And we about to do the impossible. We about to chug the fall.
Woo!
Yeah.
Woo!
All right.
It's going down, baby.
Okay, I got a yogurt, and you will not believe what I fucking found in the fridge.
And yo, you know what they say.
Yogurt. That's right.
Look, ain't nobody here.
No, but
Nobody
actually.
Here, yo. Nothing but us, OK Hip Hop, Dave Drops, Gideon OG, George Chigga, and the Seagull. You know what I'm saying? You know, Steven and his family is here, you know what I'm saying? All right, let's go in. Right.
But come November, don't think you going to the hurricane level. It gets real icy, gets real crazy. If you try to do hurricane level, you try to do ball status at Niagara Falls, you better come do it now.
That's right.
You're going to be waiting until 2022.
That's right, man. I'm telling you, no hurricane deck in the winter months, okay?
Nah, baby.
But yeah, but come out to Niagara Falls. It's beautiful out here. It's misty, you know what I'm saying? You even have to ride the Maid of Mist to get this mist action going. This is the man from the Cave of the Winds, man. And yo, we here to... All right, here we go. Okay, let go. 36 seconds.
Until the Niagara Falls water is clean.
All right, 30.
And we're ready to be chugged.
That's right. 30 seconds, folks.
thank you for 3 million subscribers. We're chugging Niagara Falls. All right? Oh, man. So, you know what I say now? Enough talk. Let's get it on.
I wonder what it tastes like. Water!
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Let's go.
Refreshing, man. That one is good.
Nice. Good job. Okay, so I went downstairs. I was getting yogurt. I opened the fridge and I saw that my dad saved Brandon's whipped cream cup from an Uber Eats breakfast takeout 3 days ago. That has half of the whipped cream left. I don't know why my dad hoards so much stuff. Did I eat it? No, I threw it in the trash when I saw it.
Even imagine it. That which commanded the stars, giving life its fullest brilliance.
Okay, she didn't want to waste it, but it's at a point that it gets kind of ridiculous. This is 2019. Oh, fuck. Oops. Wait, we've seen this.
Man, when I get to talk about
We've seen this.
FIFA. It's the most popular sports game in the world.
Did we watch this? 2017? $2016?
Yeah.
How you doing?
How are you? Good to see you. Gibbs?
Gentlemen.
What's up, bro? Good to see you.
Oh, okay. 2019.
I doubt. Shattered by someone.
No, I watched 2017, but it wasn't yesterday.
Don't tell me you don't see it.
Did you know that's one of the only masters of that instrument in the world? That guy? I'm not sure though. Someone told me that. And I'm the other one. Oh. Who taught him? He must have died.
Thank you.
What is up? I am your host, Adam Rank. Nobody.
So hype. Hype mode engaged, although that's actually a lie. It was engaged about 3 days ago.
Do these guys know each other? Why are they together? You guys are friends, right?
Yeah, a bit. Yeah.
How did you get to know each other?
People tried to connect us over several years. Like, do you know Elon? You should know Elon.
This is a question for both of you, actually. You mentioned failures before. What's the actual biggest failure that you've gone through to get to where you are?
Good question. Who goes first?
That's a tricky question.
Fallout 76. Had a lot of difficulties at launch, and we got a lot of well-deserved
I just got that. Thanks, Ara Ragi.
You know, obviously, Todd sold a big vision at E3 last year. Had a launch which, you know, was not the finest hour.
Yep.
Hi, I'm Project Leader Jeff Gardner.
Fuck yeah, we put a battle royale in Fallout 76.
oh man, they're going BR.
Yeah.
They're going BR.
Yeah.
And everyone, Boogie here, Boogie Woogie's like, no, they're not. There's no way they are. Indeed, they did.
Did anybody play this?
That's right. Human NPCs are coming to Fallout 76.
No. They got rid of it?
We're talking about Apex. It's got some pretty sick skins. What skins do you have for me today?
We won't have random loot boxes or pay-to-win scenarios.
It's been 2 years since that game.
What to you is the future of Star Wars Battlefront 2?
Hundreds of thousands, millions of players.
What is the future of Anthem? And is there a future of Anthem? That's a question I see a lot.
Yes, there's a future for Anthem. A very bright future, we hope. One of the most important ones was just around listening to player feedback better.
Sure.
And so we spent some time really trying to get this PTS game update out, making sure instead of us saying to players...
Well, thank you, Ben. Get back to work. A hug from Ben. How you doing? Oh my God.
I threatened a hug.
You did. Well, you didn't get a good one. Get in here. All right. For those of you here at EA Play and those of you at home, you can get your hands on Cataclysm right now. So join me and get
What the
back
fuck
to
is Cataclysm? That's some Anthem DLC.
Now, everyone get excited because up next we have Adam Rank bringing you an exclusive first look at Madden gameplay with deep dives into the new X-Men.
Whatever you need from Double Fine, we'll make for you. Halo stuff, Forza stuff.
Download free tonight and give it a try. And we're also hard at work.
I came outside to see what everyone was talking about, and they're all on their phones. Just the way I like it. IRL, social stuff to a minimum.
The next game we're going to take a look at is the twist on the stealth genre.
Sam Fisher, elite covert operative. The lone wolf now hunts with a pack.
Is this an out-of-season April Fool's joke?
Go out today and tell the devs something
Was that real?
about their work.
Tell them to go f their mother with the controller.
As you all know, nobody smells bullshit like
Wait,
this
that's the
particular
guy.
community.
And if you want
I don't know him, but
early, you
I know
can
his face.
with our Ultimate Edition or membership in the newly announced Xbox Game Pass Ultimate.
I'm here to announce Ubisoft's new subscription service on PC called Uplay Plus.
Anybody buy this shit? Is okay, actually my first question should be, is that still existing?
Uplay Plus will be $14.99 a month.
Better bumper durability, better grip durability.
Hands down the best controller I have ever used.
What's the price on it?
The price is
$179.99. $179.
Everything we've talked about that's coming this year.
Wait, for the controller?
All right, let me first off tell you about the Grabbler.
For just the controller.
The Grabbler. He likes to take things. He takes things.
Yes, we're still hard at work on our next-gen RPGs, Starfield, and of course, Elder Scrolls 6.
Thousands of Xbox games are in development for you right now. So let's talk about our next console.
We don't want to build just another console.
Thanks,
we truly want it to be transformative.
More immersion, more exploration, more detail.
This generation is going to be a bigger leap than any generation we've done before. Resolution and frame rates that we've never seen before. Like, never seen before.
We're looking at frame rates up to 120 frames per second.
Actually, most excited about is the SSD.
This is 4 times more powerful than the Xbox One X.
This is the most immersive console experience ever.
This is Project Scarlet.
This is the Xbox One X Project Scorpio Edition. This is going to be gone for good.
We'll press F to pay respects on each one. You can do that from home. All right, press F.
I'm pressing F, Jeffrey.
Guys, PlayStation is not here. What are your thoughts?
Oh my God.
Is it weird? Do we feel weird?
It's sad?
It's a little sad.
PlayStation
Wait.
5,
yeah,
$800.
Really?
The Scorpion thing, did they actually
if they make the
produce
mistake
it
they made with PS3 and charge $600
and sell
or
it?
more,
Right.
They've screwed themselves.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the PC Gaming Show!
Oh, it's the Xbox Series S. I don't know anything about Xbox.
the PC version of Auto Chess will be coming to the Epic Game Store.
This is a new Valve game that just fucking came out. Check it out. It's called Dota Underlords. I don't know what the fuck is going on right now.
Cavalry.
Let me first off tell you about the Grabbler.
The Grabbler?
Right, the Grabbler. He likes to take things. Or he takes things.
We can't just be on one platform and expect everybody to go there, right? That's dumb.
We've attempted to completely revamp the combat, movement, and animation systems so that every swing, every action of the combat feels readable and fair, and also has the satisfaction of and the weight that you would expect when two medieval knights in full armor are clashing.
Lil Yachty.
All right. Come on, you're gonna beat him, right? What's up with that?
Sure.
Sure.
I mean, word around town is, I heard that if NA win, it'd be the first thing they ever won. So.
Blood.
Oh shit!
Thanks, girl.
Definitely want to make that happen, and we are waiting on one player to get into the lobby. We're not stalling for no reason. We do want to get into the gameplay. Every single one of these people
Hannah.
right now, go check them out.
And Anne.
Love your company in chat.
I only know the two women.
About that one.
I don't know anyone else.
On Clash popularized a strategy where you put the shield on your
just staring at each other.
Huh? What? What happened?
Oh no! Team killing is for
Did he not know that was his team or something?
Down by Russian Badger.
They're gonna come in A.
Russian Badger finishes him off.
Make this game
On A.
friendly shooter fire. Why the fuck would they do that?
Yeah, right there.
That don't make no sense.
What antithetical performances here in this round, but Lil Yachty's gonna bounce back. Look at that.
The biggest check in the world.
You're worse than my first teammates. You just leave me behind.
There was a third woman I didn't
understand why
see.
that happens.
Use those cutters to create a distraction.
Girl power, girl boss, gaslight,
Free the Wookiees inside.
This is a single-player action-adventure game set post. Oh yeah. Oh.
They're not dead, everybody. Jedi.
This game, if this game was a cuisine, it would be plain tofu.
That's the nutshell of the entire game.
Right? There's no story per se inside. It's not
With
about
no
going and see
sauce.
mission givers. It's not about looking at the mini maps and the little dots. It's about you, hey, Homo sapiens. Can you survive like our ancestors did?
I'm really looking forward to Death Stranding because apparently that's going to be just awesome cutscenes and a cool narrative to play through, and that's all I need. Is it's like a good book.
Yeah.
Except you're not looking at a book. You're just sitting on the TV and eating chips.
Yeah.
But that's better.
We will be making the Division movie with Netflix.
Please welcome.
Is it out?
Keanu Reeves.
Oh!
What is Keanu Reeves doing? It's a Matrix game. What's that? Oh, Cyberpunk
is really going to be breathtaking.
That guy, that You're Breathtaking guy, I think he changed all his socials to have the name of name and then bracket the You're Breathtaking guy, close bracket, last name.
You're breathtaking.
You guys liked it, right? I think I was looking at the Twitch chat. There's a lot of people who liked it. Like, what does that feel like to finally show this game? Star Wars games in the past have allowed us to go light or dark. Is that a choice here?
No.
Okay, well. Why not?
I think it's hard for anyone to be interested in that game unless you're into Star Wars. It's not really a good game by itself.
All right. Then check.
Bam Bam the dog. Thank you for having me. Thank you.
Or if you want to play something like that, why wouldn't you just play Sekiro?
And to be in a room, full of gamers, the excitement level is just totally something else,
Now, Piers, what kind of zoo are we going to be running here?
I guess if you're ready to play Sekiro, yeah, sure. That's true.
A group. And
I watched Moon
if you
play it.
haven't
It
played
looked
yet,
so boring.
keep an eye out for a dungeon DLC adventure called Scalebreaker, which you'll see in August.
Shenmue.
A long time ago, martial arts
Humans
are interesting creatures.
What did you say to me? Stop it. Once an ATV bar is full, you can enter tactical mode, where time slows to a crawl and you have the opportunity to choose actions from the command menu. Katase-san, I've had the pleasure of seeing quite a bit of the game, but tactical mode never gets old for me. I could just sit here all day long and watch this beautiful slow motion action.
Please don't die. Please don't.
What's this?
Oh my.
What a fucking show some motherfucking respect, because I'm sick of hearing all that sexist, racist, homophobic bullshit from a few punk-ass motherfucking dumb f***s out there trying to ruin this shit for the rest of us.
Battalion 1944 recaptures the core of classic competitive first-person shooters. Visual customization rewards. Each season will bring challenges for you to complete.
Is this game also dead?
Whilst tracking your in-game accomplishments and providing you with an easy way to compare them against your friends via in-game leaderboards.
The result of years of research and
I
development.
remember.
What you got?
Fuck, 2019. I don't know. It was either this war game or a different war game where a bunch of Overwatch pros that never made it into the tier 1 scene jumped ship and immediately tried to go pro in this World War game, and then it fucking died instantly.
Got for us.
It was that?
C27 RG5 curved gaming monitor.
Well, let's take a look.
And that wasn't Lawbreakers.
For under $400. It is not 4K.
It's not 4K.
Not for that price point.
Can it stream an unrelenting, fluid, first-person shooter with native 4K resolution at 60 frames per second? Let's see. As you can see, there is no reduction in visual fidelity. That's Doom.
Thank you. I wanted to make sure while you're here that I play okay. And I think that's about all the time we've got, but thank you so much for joining us.
I can't wait for our final show of the day. It's more epic than
Wow,
Star
that guy
Wars,
has really
more
puffy
extreme
nipples.
than Battlefield, and more competitive than Madden, FIFA,
In a
Apex Legends combined.
completely
That's
neutral-
Right. I'm talking about The Sims.
You can create and style your mermaid, lots of
Way.
different tails. It's a lot of fun, but also, you know, the mermaids, they can do a little bit more.
I have a feeling this game's going to suck up a little bit of my time.
You just did that, didn't you?
That was a dad joke, sorry.
Some might even say thirsty and enjoying other sucky.
Matt Booty.
Everybody who busted their butts. I brought a couple of codes here for Juju. We're going to give Juju some codes as well. We're also going to be sharing.
Let me first off tell you about the Grappler. The Grappler.
In PC gaming, it's not the size of your weapon, it's how you use it.
What do you want to see games do?
Thanks, sorry.
Daft groove.
I don't know if I should say.
Yeah. You working on a game too?
No.
Okay.
No, but I mean, like, I don't know.
This guy reminds me of a worm.
I mean, a bit more R-rated. I don't know.
Okay.
I'm trying to be honest here.
We wanted to do more than just deliver a critically acclaimed open-world shooter.
If you're watching this video, chances are you've likely seen or even personally experienced harassment when playing online games. In fact, 57% of players say they've been bullied or threatened online. We need to change that.
So that nigga suck my dick, nigga. Yeah.
Do you want to know how to talk to girls?
Just mute the dumb f***s.
We danced, and Scivio and his girlfriend got married. We danced, and our friend
Can you say that on Twitch
Rodriguez
Rivals?
danced for millions. We danced,
and Granddad is using crypto to buy a new kidney on the black market.
An amazing collector's edition we're really proud of.
Yeah. Yeah, you could wear that thing.
It's really fucking cool. The release date.
Well, you don't have to wait too much longer. Not quite tomorrow.
Xbox One X. We believe it will be the most powerful console ever built.
Was
This
it?
is hardware built specifically to lead the console industry into true 4K gaming and high fidelity VR. There's no power greater than X.
Oh, he hard capping. The Cappington.
This has been EA Play 2019. I'm done. I can go play now? All right, great. Let's get going.
There goes our else streaming. That there wasn't even anything much announced. Everything was dead, I guess.
And so we spent some time really trying to get this PTS game update out, making sure instead of us saying to players.
Well, thank you, Ben. Get back to work.
2020. Wait, there wasn't a 2020. What the fuck was in 2020 then? That was it. Oh, COVID. I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh yeah, the fucking cheering. I mean, the video was edited, so the cheering was just constant. I would hate to go to an announcement show or whatever, and I'm trying to learn what's up next, and then they keep delaying the speakers by cheering after every fucking sentence. Shut the fuck up, please.
How much money do you have?
I would say I'm being humble, but I actually don't know.
I would just like to ask, how many of you have autism, and if so, has it helped you in your modding career?
That's a fairly personal thing to ask them. I think we're going to refuse that question, I think.
Okay then.
Yeah, I'm afraid we're going to have to pass on that one. Sorry.
Next question on this left side.
I was wondering, what's the recommended amount of dedicated RAM I should have to a server?
I'm sorry, could you please repeat your question?
Dedicated RAM to a server.
RAM.
If you're
how
wanting to
much
offer
RAM?
per se.
Oh, okay.
It's dependent on plugins and players.
Yeah, it's a. What it's really depend. This is a technical question you're asking. How much RAM?
Sky, did your friends really hold you hostage in room 208 yesterday?
What?
Is there?
This is why you should never let kids speak at a convention ever. Thanks, why, Kiki? You should not let kids do anything in conventions.
Any chance of a collaboration mod pack between Technic and FTB, and how would you feel about that?
Would you like to join my dad's Minecraft server, Mineforgecraft? I've got business cards here if you would like to join.
Join his Minecraft what?
Minecraft, mineforgecraft.com.
Mineforgecraft.
He's had it up for like a few.
She has a
years, I think
TikTok now?
He's got really good staff, and I was wondering if you would like to maybe join it.
I'm having a hard time hearing what to say, but if it's a clan, I'd love to be invited.
The Minecraft server, my dad does Minecraft server. Yeah. Would
Maybe we
you-
can take the
would you
card
like-
and
would you
check
like
it out
one?
later.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
can take the card and look at it.
Sweet.
Check it out later is content creator, whatever person of interest speak for no.
Okay. Thank you.
Did you talk about what's your favorite mod?
Yes, we
Yeah.
did.
Yeah.
Wait, finally a normal question?
How about
You want me to come back to you?
one? No.
That's fine.
How
Come back.
about why can't you play like for example like a 1.2 point mod for the latest version?
I'll defer to a developer on that one. I don't think I get that one.
Huh?
Could you clarify?
Why do you do what you do? Like, why do you do these mod packs for thousands of people to watch? Like, what's your purpose in doing that? In other words.
I can tell you initially, for me,
And that's mainly directed to
I got
Tyler
very
20.
lucky in that. Oh. You going with Dyer? Okay. Okay.
So I've downloaded many mods on on a website that ended up connecting with Forge, but eventually what happened, I downloaded so many mods that Forge is no longer working with my Minecraft. Is there any way to fix that?
Dude, what is it? Okay, customer support.
Yes. This question is
Tech
mostly
support.
aimed towards Jordan, but the rest of you can answer. It's based off one of the videos he posted. Are you a brony?
Oh jeez.
God. I've never actually.
Oh, it's Captain Sparkles.
An episode of My Little Pony.
What is the weirdest / funniest mod you have ever seen?
What do you have to like further improve the mobs?
I'm sorry.
Like what are you doing to further improve the mobs?
How we program them.
Like what new movements or anything are being added into the game?
I'm sorry, I don't.
Is this guy Jeb?
Yeah, I don't think the speaker setup is good here.
No.
Yeah. Can we?
Nice. I remember Jeb
Sorry.
and
Sorry.
Notch.
Hi, my name is Eddie. First of all, I love you guys. You guys
Thanks,
are amazing. I've
innocent.
been watching you for probably 2 years. I love your videos.
All right,
Very
thank
nice.
you. I love you
This guy's
more.
Eddie too.
I love you more. There's more commitment here. So, what? Want to go out?
Yes.
You like chickies? We can go out. No? All right.
What are you doing? Stop heckling.
What do I do to fix my map? I was using red power frames in an elevator and I kind of died in it and now I can't use my map anymore. I died using red power frames.
I would say probably restore from backup.
Okay. Where did the name Skyvakidorus and I as Cupquake come from? Because I know Jordan and...
Hi, my name is Justin, and I would like to ask, at what point do you think that while you're developing the game, you'll reach a limit where you've reached a limit with the engine that will warrant the use to actually make a sequel?
I'm sorry. Can you speak really close to the mic, please?
Yeah. When you...
What did he
besides
say?
yourself-
Was he trying to say? Was he trying to ask? I don't know. Thanks, Atlas Robot.
Who's your favorite mod developer?
Alright, so this is aimed at everyone.
Thank you, Arian.
Well, the modding community has been going a little wibbly wobbly over the past few years. Some modders have quit their mods. A lot of modders have made new, better mods with fancy particle effects. What would happen if, in the future, people started forgetting about mods? What would you think of?
Wibbly wobbly.
I don't know that people are really going to forget about mods because it certainly seems like the community's still
Do
growing.
they still have these panels?
The most important question in the world.
What?
Most important question in the world.
Hey,
Nice
the
hat.
mic is in front of you.
Oh,
There you go,
I have an
buddy.
important question. Can you sign this?
Me?
All of you.
That's your question?
That's your question?
I've seen you, like, I had a question about E3. I've seen lots of bugs, features added.
You, sir.
Oh, hi.
Hi.
For the future of Minecraft, do you think that mods will be more easier to download?
Yes.
So I have a friend with Crohn's disease, and she was ready to give up.
Wow, what?
If
Fucking,
you could
that's an XQC donator right there.
add one mod to Minecraft, which isn't yours.
Actually,
what
that's,
mod
that's an all kinds of donator.
would you add?
I would just like to ask if either of you have realized
Crohn's
how many third-party launchers that you guys are killing with Forge.
Oh my god, this guy's for the small mom and pop launchers.
How long do you spend on YouTube, and how long should I spend on YouTube?
I live on there.
So they don't do these panels anymore? I want more. I want more. They screen questions now? Wait, how does the questioning process work now then? They have to sign up ahead of time?
How much dedicated wham should I have to a server?
How much dedicated wham should you have to a server?
Yes.
4.
Hello,
Thanks, Death Moments.
If you see yourself on screen, give us a wave. You're live to the internet.
Monka W.
Where do you get the inspiration for your evil mod packs? Because I love torturing my players on my server with them.
What would you be doing if Minecraft didn't exist?
That's a good question.
I am #1 parkour master worldwide right here. I actually don't have a job though, but sorry.
It's true. He doesn't have a job. Sponges! Get the sponges!
Huh?
This. I'm not sure that she's trying to find her key. She lost it. She lost her keys. You know. Oh, the keys to her car.
Since you want everyone to subscribe to you, you should subscribe to me.
What's your, you got a YouTube account?
Fuse it. F-U-Z-E-I-T. I'm an intro maker, so,
F-U...
Oh, they don't, it's not active.
U-Z-E-I-T?
Yeah.
Everybody subscribe.
Oh, that wasn't it? Oh, shit! Let's fucking go! 41K 2 years ago, though. They're gone. Actually decent.
I'll know if you don't.
Use it. Even though that won't happen.
Thank you.
Alexander's got your next question, no?
I'm really eager to start playing FTB, but I'm kind of intimidated by all the changes made to normal Minecraft, and I have little experience with modding. Where do I start?
Did you get that? Lovely questions from the audience, some strange questions from the audience.
Some weird audience people.
Yes,
a little bit.
but, that's life. Okay, Nick?
Everyone spam cap in the chat! Cap!
There's always one, isn't there?
Yep.
What's your question? Let's think.
Did anyone around him want to help him out and mention a question to him? Anyone want to whisper a question?
Okay, this one is for Stampy. How long did it take you to get to,
And statues. And deer.
To
all the deer.
where?
What? Dear Lord. Okay. Okay. Hey, you guys. Do you mind if we cut in line? We're live on Twitch right now. Sorry. Everyone's moving back. Oh! What? Oh, wait a second.
It's made of like wood, not cardboard.
No.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Now we're going in. This is for the manliness. Oh my gosh!
Chicken!
Oh, chicken.
Turn around!
We needed it earlier when we were looking for eggs.
Well,
We
they
could
are
have
some
done that.
tight trousers, I have to say. Oh, hey. Hi. Hello. Wait, this is going to look weird, but you can't hear. Hello.
What's that next to it?
What's...
This is going on YouTube.
How very direct is it going to be?
When you're, have you played any Telltale games before?
Nope.
No.
Gonna be like a 400 days DLC thing again.
You've played The
You
Walking
sound
Dead?
super keen on
Yeah.
that.
How old are you?
11.
11.
Okay, I'm not good with kids. I thought he was 6. Thanks, Out of Control K. In here for the MILFs.
Where are your parents?
Not here.
You know, you can sort of use music as a way to control the character. Hopefully, maybe you could play chords one day. It would be awesome.
Wow, this is useless.
Please welcome Moo TV.
Yeah.
You all right?
Really nice
Yeah,
running
yeah,
there. You going to be okay?
Head between the knees.
There we go.
Hi.
Oh my god, is that Mark Zuckerberg?
There's a bit of a rivalry between me and my friends back at home about whether cows or pigs are better. And I was wondering, are there going to be any cow pets in the game at any point?
Are you the cow guy?
Yeah.
Oh.
You have a question?
This is more of a proposition than a question. Now, today is my birthday. It's not. I'm not gonna ask you to sing me happy birthday, but everyone spam cap in the chat, and let's get a nice loud Kappa. No, you guys. So, let's try again.
They weren't even excited for us.
Kappa. Kappa. This is cringy. This is cringy. I'm sorry. Cringe compilation. Hi.
I have no idea.
Yeah. I have a feeling it's going to be a long hour.
Like, there's still so much stuff that you can do in Minecraft or in a game like GTA. Less in GTA than in Minecraft.
Give me a hand.
Let's see.
The winner is...
Hello guys.
Hello.
I want to design games and stuff, and a friend of mine said if I give him £750, he'll put this game, he'll make it happen for me, but it's got to be cash. Would you support me and sort of follow me on your YouTubes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, best of luck.
Yeah. Hope it goes good for you, man.
But would you follow me with it though, with your YouTubes?
Yeah, of course.
Sure, man.
Well, any of the tubes.
Have you got have I got your word on that?
Yes.
Sure.
And will you be my friend?
I like to think we're already friends.
Yeah, I got news for you. We're already friends.
Yeah.
Red tube.
Thanks, guys.
Yep. That guy's about to get fleeced.
Voice commands and controlling
What does
it
that
like
mean?
this, that totally works and is accurate.
What does fleece
And, like,
mean?
What was the main thing that was different is
Oh,
where
scammed.
you look.
When the finest prize that minecon can buy.
There we go.
Get out of the way, Billy.
There we go. Oh! Oh, get out of here! First try! Oh!
Jelly inside of Minecraft. Imagine that. And like a pool of water. So any conductive material that you can touch, so it's conducting through this boy's body, amazingly. So a lot of construction happening around here. A lot of boat building.
Why?
What are you guys?
Because it's
what are
jelly,
you guys
mate.
doing? Learning how to craft. Take me back. You're learning how to craft. You're learning how to count blocks. In fact, my son's favorite number is 64.
I'm going to be ducking out in a minute to actually go and join the Minecraft crew.
1, 2, 3, go, Red Side, go! Come on, Red Side! Come on! Make some noise! Come on, keep going! Keep going! Come on, Red Side! Come on, you can do it! Make some noise! Do it! Do it for the Red Side!
Oh my god, you're fucking throwing it back.
Oh, he's way over there. Thank you.
Will the, this project, will the overworld be fixed?
And oh my goodness, look at all these mobs. Okay, there's cats. Guys, look, it's like my cat Tops and Houdini. That's so perfect. Ginger Tabby.
Oh, how close is Pocket Edition going to be like PC?
I mean, I guess it's getting closer all the time.
Thank you.
Okay.
So
that was so polite.
Will there be
actual question?
This is what we enjoy. Am I
That's the
correct?
best Billy out of all the Billies I've seen.
I've got to say Treoris, and then there's Grim as well, of course.
Okay. P.S. My mum's best friend loves you.
The skins of Stampy Cat and Squid. Hi!
You're amazing.
Thank you so much.
Hi, world.
Hi, world, from all of us. Thank you.
So,
Super fast question, and this is the last one. The pressure.
How many kids have you entertained?
How many kids?
What is your favorite block in Minecraft?
Favorite blog.
What's your favorite thing to do in Minecraft?
My favorite. Could you repeat the question, please?
Yeah.
Let's test our archery skills.
Wait, okay. How old is this kid? 3? I don't know if I should trust what you guys say though. 4. Okay, so that's I was pretty close. 16. Oh, okay.
Let's test our archery skills.
We should do a husband versus wife right now.
Oh, are you challenging me right now? Wow.
Hello there. Hi. Why not add birds into Minecraft and have like bird song during the dawn?
That would.
What?
Oh, it works. Okay. That
Holy
would
shit, is that
actually
Harry
be-
Potter? Oh, never mind.
Be, pretty nice, I guess, to have birds and stuff.
Crumpy doodles.
What?
Okay, right.
I'm here with Sol. He's got another question. Go on, dude.
Do you think Minecraft story mode will have anything to do with mods?
We think Minecraft what?
Minecraft story mode will have anything to do with mods.
Pro player. So these are the guys to beat at the Cobalt booth.
Okay, one more. Let's go for it.
Do you like to come to my house?
I'm sorry. What was that? Sorry.
I'm done. Can you like to come to my house?
Come to your house. Oh, are you making tea? I would come if I made tea. Okay, one more. Let's go for it.
The way he flinched when someone said, oh god.
Do you like to come to my house?
How about you, sir? What's been the best part of this minecon for you?
Is, well, spending it with lovely girlfriend here.
Aww.
And speaking of which, Emma, will you marry me?
At least they're happy. I think. Hog?
So you probably don't want to say the same thing you originally were raising your hand for now, but how are you feeling, Miss Emma?
I'm feeling slightly embarrassed.
They got divorced? Really?
Sweet baby.
Or it exists in every sort of aspect of Minecraft, doesn't it? It's always there.
It's one of the friendliest as well, like, you know, compared to all other games.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, every game has a...
Am I ready for the Game Awards? No.
How do you play?
Just play the game.
Albert Einstein once said,
Play the game.
Ouch.
Welcome to the Game Awards 2015. And right now, we're going to get right into our first award of the night.
Today's multiplayer games are so fast, so adrenaline-filled, that many have become professional sports. Splatoon!
Splatoon also wins Best Multiplayer.
Wow, thank you so much. Right now, you're going to meet a new character from the world of Uncharted 4.
Oh.
You're going to give it to me.
Really? I'm afraid I'm spoken for.
I've never played Uncharted. It's on my list.
Shaq Fu himself, Shaquille O'Neal.
This is Shaq Fu, a legend reborn. Hiya! It's gonna be fire. Oh, sorry. Optic Gaming.
What did they do in 2015? Anybody know?
First and foremost, we
I
know
wasn't
that
alive
you're
then.
still a very young esport.
All right, congrats to
Sorry.
Here at the AMD Green Room, and we're playing a lot.
Call of Duty? Oh.
It's kind of cool because I mean, you really do actually feel like you're in.
It's I Just
the
Teen.
movie and playing this game.
Yeah, for sure. Like right in
Oh, that's Dead Mao.
Later.
He got banned off of Twitch for saying a slur.
Anywhere in the world you can put up an office, you can make Journey. Vein is a minimalistic exploration mystery game. It's a game about this mysterious world and your place in it and trying to discover what's happening and why it's happening.
Ah!
The Empire of Nilfgaard, its armies crossed the Yaruga River in the south.
You think it's murder? Clearly it's murder.
If you look at the sales graphs, you can't always see.
Oh yeah, I flushed it
At the
like
same
20
time,
seconds
there's,
in.
There is incredible tension in the air.
You know, are they going to click on your game?
It's both a threat, I think, to.
Were you bat-chesting Witcher? Because Witcher is the Reddit game.
Personal nemesis for Geralt.
It's the most Reddit. It's the Redditest Reddit game of all time.
And the winner is Her Story.
Oh, it's award-winning. Maybe that changed my mind. Maybe I'll play it now.
It wasn't really thinking that there was anything special or different about this. Like I say, I think foremost in my mind was that this was an experimental piece of narrative.
This is Churches.
Oh, that's Shajox from League.
I'm here tonight to present the award
Where's
for
his
Favorite
neck?
Trending Gamer. Here are tonight's nominees.
Sorry, that was rude.
And don't get offended.
Oh, rest in peace.
Okay, now this one, Greg Miller.
The
Wait,
person
who?
I'd like to thank is Nicole Tan. Nicole Tan is an environment artist
That was, what was that award?
for Crystal Dynamics. I have never met Nicole Tan.
What was that? No, what best gamer? Trending gamer. Huh?
I beat Rise Rise of the Tomb Raider this weekend, saw her name go through the credits along with dozens of other names I didn't recognize. And this happens all the time. Every time I finish a game, hundreds of names I don't know. So today, I'm the trending gamer. I am a duly elected representative of you, the gamers. I would not be the person, we would not be the people we are today if it wasn't for video games. So thank you, each and every one of you who does this, makes video games. Thank you for your art, and know that we are forever in your debt.
Damn,
Please check out our campaign
giving
at
a speech like he's going to
fig.co.funding
war.
platform Fig, which actually lets you invest so you get a share of the profits of the game. That's right. If we make money, you make money. Thank you.
So excited about the game.
Is that a pyramid scheme?
Tim to make that
What?
for
What?
many years.
This has only grown.
You guys have to realize the community in this game is the best around.
I love to PvP more than anything.
I get to have a freaking ice mount. I love it.
Wait, King Richard?
There's just
so over half.
Fortnite wasn't out yet. Of course.
All of this just better works.
We are giving away $1 million to somebody who's playing the Elder Scrolls Online.
Is this for existing players, new players? How does that work?
It's for everybody. If you don't have the game yet, you can buy the game and play it.
Forgot what he did, King Richard?
Undertale. I just didn't hear anything about it. You know,
I only know about the graphics. He worked with some artists for graphics or something, and then the artist was trying to ask for payment, and then he was like, no. And then the graphic artist was like, please, bro. And he was like, the king never bows, or something like that.
Here, 400 more people on Tumblr to tell me to check it out before I play it.
This is the future of video games right here.
I'm okay with this.
Rocket League.
Rocket League also wins Best Sports Racing Game.
How does
I
one
honestly
get
think Rocket League
into
is
acting in video
awesome,
games?
though.
Wait for Nolan
Rocket
North
League is
and I
probably
to
one of the
die.
easiest to watch esports.
It's time to talk about something really important.
I saw a Rocket League tournament ad in the movie theaters like 3 years ago, but still, that's sick.
Greatest leaders. I'm talking about Conan O'Brien.
Hello, gamer Americans.
I'm talking about Satoru Iwata from Nintendo. Absolutely.
Yeah, I'm not sure why they call it a racing game, actually. Why the fuck do they call it a racing game?
To do something to recognize what he's done for this industry. So tonight, for a few minutes, we're gonna put the awards.
You still see LOL ads. I love LOL ads. They got like the fantasy chicks with the naked titties.
Brand new entertainment app that's available to download in the U.S. for free. The man of the hour.
It might have been a different game.
You and I were looking at old pictures yesterday.
To tell you more about Satoru Iwata, please welcome the president of Nintendo of America, Reggie Fils-Aimé.
The man was fearless. Remember how you felt when you first heard the name Wii?
You're working on a new game that is PC exclusive. What do you think of the future of PC gaming?
I think the future's bright. I'm well known in PC circles for talking trash about the PC as a platform in the past. I was wrong, okay?
Wait, that's the guy. That's the Lawbreakers guy.
Hey, let it go, people.
Gears of War 2 is not coming to the PC. Ever. The PC market is so scattered between the different hardware configurations and things like that.
PC is forever. Steam crushes it all the time, and it's really the like if I want to play something and it's on PC, I get it on PC because you get.
Thanks, Harkov. That's Bob Johnson.
Try and look at the industry in a different way and have a real message and meaning to them, and the winner for that is Hatred.
CD Projekt Red.
Woo! I'm so excited for Cyberpunk, bro!
Sacks and unicorns, it's a common thing.
We wanted to make the Rock Band experience on Oculus so realistic that the player actually feels like they are a rock star. so realistic.
It's really amazing to feel like you're standing on stage, looking out at a crowd cheering for you.
It's almost time to head live to the Microsoft Theater to get ready for the Game Awards 2015.
Phil Spencer.
Thanks, Cutthroat.
Here are this year's nominees for the best art direction.
Blah blah.
Pretty incredible list of games there. Let's see. And the winner is Ori and the Blind Forest.
Okay. I agree.
Thank you so much. And
I agree.
Nice.
Thanks, Planet of Venus.
Some of the lucky fans who
Ori
leveled
was
up with
Ori
Bud
was
Light
great.
tonight.
Ori's
Level
soundtrack
up
was
with
really
Bud
good too.
Lights. Pretty good seats right here in the front row. You guys enjoying the show?
Very much so.
Do you have a favorite part so far of the Game Awards 2015?
I really teared up during Mr. Iwata's.
Favorite moment for you?
Besides the tribute, I would say Churches has been great and everything.
I agree. It's been a great night, and there's more to come. Well, glad you guys are having fun. Sheriff O'Donnell, Shadow Complex remastered, and based on that, it's available on PC right now.
Well, hold on. So we're super excited to be here and to finally be talking about Shadow Complex.
Yes.
That's awesome. But
yes,
Shadow Complex has been remastered.
What am I doing?
And it's coming to PC, Xbox One, and
okay. Well, that's pretty cool.
We're looking at Halo 5 as more of a service. Every month, you will be getting more free content.
Oh, and Battlefront is a ton of fun, and it's a lot of fun. I mean, lightsaber battles and all the different multiplayer maps they have. I had a ton of fun. I mean, it's just so much fun.
Do you have a favorite hero?
I mean, I definitely love Darth Vader. You get to have so much fun just wrecking shop. That's a lot of fun, and that's a ton of fun.
So much fun. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Hey, I have something special for you, Justine.
Wait, really?
I've seen you talk a lot about different toy games, and I want to introduce you to Disney Infinity, give you the first ever Kylo Ren from the Force Awakens playset from Disney Infinity.
Wait, where was he hiding that this whole time? Didn't he have both his arms out?
Wow.
That's so much fun.
Hey, now, did someone say puke? No, Luke, all right. When Star Citizen Squadron 42 comes out, will I be on the poster?
I think so.
Thanks, Exceptional.
Don't get too excited, I usually lose. Metal Gear Solid.
I've never played that.
As you noticed, Hideo Kojima is not here with us tonight. He was informed by a lawyer representing Konami just recently that he would not be allowed to travel to tonight's awards ceremony to accept any awards. Because we are thinking of you, some of your friends and I put together.
And then we found out why. Because he got fired.
Here it is.
This is Churches.
Right? Doesn't that line up
Houston.
with the PT thing? Don't quote me on that though. No. Ah! Thanks, Gizzy Gillespie.
Saved my soul.
Now, from Metal Gear Solid 5, here's the big boss. Please welcome.
They won't let her say the word after
Sutherland.
he's fired.
It is an honor to be here
Makes
back
sense.
at the Game Awards, surrounded by visionaries and dreamers.
This is Jade Raymond.
Let's go, Jade.
Hi. It takes... Who could imagine Metal Gear without the voice of David Hayter?
Matt Booty.
Sorry, that was a bit mean.
I am deeply humbled to be a part of your world.
And the winner of Best Performance is Viva Seifert, The Witcher 3. The Witcher 3.
Wait, what?
Tasted sweet.
One big award left tonight. It is
Wait,
Game
what just
of
happened?
the Year.
Didn't he win? Oh, that's the wrong game. I didn't know what the... Oh, the title. Oh. I didn't know the title of the...
And what an amazing year it's been for games, right? We've got some huge epic
It was
role-playing
her story.
games, nominated. We've got some games developed around the world, and we have a truly global industry. And we want to welcome everyone else around the world, all you tweeting me that you're up at 4 a.m. every morning and you're watching this show. So here are your nominees for Game of the Year.
I did not expect the ending of this movie, I'm not gonna lie.
Thank you for sticking
Don't spoil
around.
it. It's
You just
only been
showed
out for
the
10
power
years.
and promise of gaming.
No one did, it was great.
It's
I
finally
liked it.
time for
It's called
Game
The
of
Departed.
Year. You guys ready? Fan choice. And the winner for Game of the Year 2015 is The Witcher 3.
Wait, I already knew that. Why did I get so excited?
The Witcher 3 wins a total of 3 awards tonight, including Best Role-Playing Game, Developer of the Year, and Game of the Year.
I'd like to thank the team. Already did that.
All right, and now to close the show, it's my pleasure to bring out a man who's a gamer, a DJ, and this is
DJ Khaled?
Hurts so bad.
Thanks, Jello Mallow.
If you're from New York City, put your hands in the sky like. And it's #1 because of you. That's my new record. Came out 24 hours ago. So feel free to go. All I do is. And every time I step up in the building, everybody.
Wait, didn't he just... It wasn't that bad. Is this the one I'm looking for?
There is not an empty seat as the fan.
Is it this one? This is one of my favorite videos of all time. If this is the right one. Is it this one? No, this is the K-pop bitches. Where's the... Oops. It is that one. It was just a different one. Bitches in an endearing way. Let's go, Tumblr, Leonardo DiCaprio.
This is your moment. Now is your
That guy looks cool as fuck.
prove yourself and
He's lying and Disney.
welcome to the climb of reach for the summit. Visions breathing one first step in the end. So higher and higher you chase it.
They cut the guy's mic halfway. Really? Did they actually? I never knew that.
Prove yourself and
Oh my god. Why? Oh my god, that's literally Trickstar. He's gonna throw knives at you. He's a dad now. Okay, I thought you said something else. I thought you said he's dead now. Were they told? You think they were told to stand like this? Probably. Yeah, probably. Why does it look so... Oh, I thought it was so tiny. Do you think that guy realized his mic was cut? Wait, they stopped showing close-ups of him. They're so smart. That's not his voice. Damn. Wait, I don't think I ever fully watched the KDA one. Why'd they cut his mic off? Oops, Greg Miller. Because of this.
welcome to the wild, no heroes and villains. Welcome to the war we've only begun. So
소리 쳐봐 나 이래 믿지 못하게 loud 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 I could
The models are not bad. But that's also because the one in China, was it in China? Okay, you think that looks dog shit? Oh no, my points! No, that's not what I meant. That's not what I meant. That's not what I meant. Okay. League of Legends, Riot, China concert. Wait. Which one was it? Oh, this one? Oh. It was, Shanghai. Okay. Damn. She's good. Yeah, the hologram is so good. They look like that dancing hot dog filter on Snapchat from like 2014.
Sorry, I've got to get back. My family will be looking for me. I understand, Lila will show you the way out.
Man, I love this movie as a kid. Thanks, No Intern and Reliant.
Goodbye. I'm sorry.
Full HD 360p. Okay, this is not. Thanks, It's Saunders. Oh yeah, I saw this. Good one. I wanted to watch that Candyman review Your Movie Sucks did. Spoiler alert. If you don't want to get spoiled, leave now. It's only 7 minutes. If you don't want to get spoiled, leave now. Now. Leave now. Okay.
Hey, everybody, I'm very busy with film festival stuff, but I managed to watch Candyman, and I also managed to watch Candyman. Here's what I thought of Candyman. This is a film where the poster had always intrigued me when I was younger. I would often peruse the horror section in the video store, and this is a cover that always stood out to me. There's something incredibly uncomfortable about this image. Anyway, I just watched it for the first time, and I quite enjoyed it. Part of my enjoyment was for purely nostalgic reasons. In some ways, this film feels quite dated. The first act of the film has a bunch of awful 90s horror movie tropes. There are some annoying fake jump scares. The movie even opens up with a professor giving a lecture to his students that includes some of the film's themes. But despite feeling stupid and cliched at points as the movie
Wait, what do you
progresses-
mean this guy sounds Canadian? Do you think Canadians talk like this or something? What?
It really won me over.
Wait, how did I don't... What's a Canadian accent?
Spoilers for the Candymans, leave. There are some aspects to this film that are genuinely scary. When the main character gets
I thought it's just his voice. That's not...
by Mr. Candyman, and she
I don't have
passes
an
out and
accent.
wakes up, and she's in a completely
I'm
new
Canadian.
location and covered in blood, and someone's screaming their lungs out. She opens the door, and there's a decapitated Rottweiler. What the fuck? It is such an intense and high-energy moment of the film, and I love how because of its presentation, we are just as confused as the main character. It's a genuinely terrifying situation.
Oh my god, wait.
This film is also pretty well
So
shot
bloody.
with some interesting visuals and competent cinematography. The score
Say-
by
okay.
Philip Glass also
I have to say it in a sentence. I put my carrots in my bag.
also adds a lot to the movie. The piano theme is very memorable and well written, and there are many intense and operatic parts of the score as well. The practical effects in this film are also pretty insane. The actors got covered in bees. Tony Todd got stung 23 times during filming, and apparently he was compensated $1,000 per sting. I absolutely love the Garbage Mountain bonfire set, the way she's walking over everything and crawling underneath, and the whole thing gets lit on fire while she's trying to save the baby. This movie really does not hold back in terms of presenting terrifying and fucked up concepts. Despite its flaws, it is a truly unforgettable horror film. And keep in mind, I don't consider the film to be amazing. There are some really cheesy and stupid and weird moments here and there. The ending also kind of sucks. The main character's boyfriend gets a new girlfriend, and pretty much all we know about her is that she is very uncaring with things around the kitchen. Fuck this shit, and fuck this too.
Why
Get
are
outta
tits
here.
covered?
Wabam. Ka-chow. Brazinga. Oh, I miss my previous girlfriend who knew how to do things in the kitchen without being so violent. Oh, I'm gonna say
Oh, her
Helen
nips are
5
out?
times in the mirror now. It is me, Helen. I am come to kill you now. Oops, I'm dead. The last scene of this movie felt like it belonged in a Neil Breen film. Still, as I
I have
said,
to look
there is
that
a
up.
lot-
When I clicked it, and then I looked at the comments. I don't know what the fuck this is. What the fuck is this? Watch this video on him? Okay. After
to
this.
appreciate about this movie, and above all else, it is certainly memorable. And I'm giving Candyman a 6 out of 10. It's closer to a 7 than a 5, I guess. Now let's talk about Candyman. Now, Candyman is actually a direct sequel to Candyman, so Candyman is not a remake of Candyman, which is weird because they're calling it Candyman, and usually the types of movies that just call themselves the same as the older ones are kind of remaking them. Unlike Candyman, Candyman is kind of forgettable. This film isn't so dramatically worse than than the first movie overall, that it's some kind of crime, but it was a little disappointing because the elements that made the first film work for me weren't really here. It's a well-shot, competently made movie with a good score and solid performances, but every horror element in this film felt pretty underwhelming and derivative. I wasn't scared at any moment during the film.
I think I laughed
really
more in the
any
film
terrifying
during the film
situations like the first one did.
than
There was a
got
death
scared.
that was shown from outside the apartment as it's zooming out.
It was-
and I thought, wow, that
there
shot
were
looks
some
pretty cool,
funny
but I
parts.
wasn't scared, and I felt like I'd kind of seen that before. There are different types of scares that a movie can offer, and the ones that worked really well for me in the first film were conceptual.
No, I didn't laugh
or
at people dying. They
situational.
had
it was
jokes.
scary to imagine waking up in that situation that the main character did, and it's scary to imagine being in that situation where she's trapped under a pile of garbage as it's being lit on fire. In this newest film, it seems like they focused mostly on gore. There's this weird infection on his hand that keeps growing, and it looks gross. There's a girl who gets her throat cut, and it comes out of nowhere, and it's not scary. It's just kind of surprising. And the guy's trying to run away, and he says, "Must go faster."
Must go faster.
Oh yeah, I remember. I was like, what the fuck is he,
Kidnapped by a
Sonic?
ghost. There's a scene where a bunch of girls are in the bathroom and they say Candyman, and then they get murdered. And it feels so weird and out of place, like it's just there to add to the body count or something. Yay, there's more blood. But in none of these scenes am I ever feeling like it's conceptually scary. There's just some gross stuff. Fear can be pretty subjective, so maybe it's just me, but there wasn't really much to latch onto here. Near the end of the film, where I'm hoping to be scared by something, this character picks up a weapon and is about to use it, but it's too heavy for her and she drops it, and I just laughed. Another issue I have with this movie is that it's confusing, and not the kind of confusion where I get to experience the confusion of the main character in a specific situation, but the kind of confusion where it feels like I'm supposed to understand the motivations of certain characters and I don't. I had to reference the Wikipedia plot summary a couple times because I didn't really have a full grasp of what was going on. Maybe that's my problem, I guess. I don't know. There weren't any
I was
real bees in
confused. I mean, I don't know if he goes. He probably does, but I was confused at the end when his girlfriend calls the Candyman, and then he comes and kills everybody except her. Like he has some kind of conscience for who he deems deserves death, but then throughout the movie he randomly kills
This
people
film,
anyways.
As far as I know, I was really
So
impressed by
I didn't
that
get it.
aspect in the
That
first
wasn't
film,
consistent.
And it just wasn't here. Even the poster of this film is much less memorable than the first. The image of a bee on someone's eye is genuinely unnerving. This image of a man with a hook is really forgettable. It no longer stands out from any other horror movie, and it kind of just loses its identity. And that's pretty much what this film is. Again, it's well shot, competently made, has a good score and solid performances, but it's not a movie that I will be thinking about really ever. I guess that's all I have to say about it. I liked the ending shot. The reveal about the main character was interesting. The argument scene between him and Brianna is great. There's a lot of energy between them and their performances are believable. But yeah, it's just not really what I want out of a horror movie, I guess. It was fine, and I'm giving this one a 5 out of 10. Thank you. Stay tuned for some film
That kind of wraps it up pretty. Wait, what was the Neil Gibman? Neil Breen. Oh, oh my god, it's 30 minutes.
Fateful Findings is a work of sheer breenius. This masterful film was directed by none other than Neil Breen, a man who seems as though he was plucked straight out of a Tim and Eric skit.
Hi, thanks for checking out my crowdfunding site. My name is Neil Breen. I'm a filmmaker. It's a sci-fi, science fiction drama. Twisted, dirty, dark, edgy. It is not a midnight movie.
I don't know what that means.
It's a legitimate, mainstream, full-length feature film.
I shit you not, this man is the next big thing and so bad that it's good filmmaking. Quite honestly, the biggest reason I'm reviewing this film is because not enough people know about him. Not a single one of his films has even broke 500 ratings on IMDb Breen. And that's not okay, America. For shame. For shame, America. So sometime last year, someone tweeted me suggesting I add Fateful Findings to my watch list. And I did.
Holy shit, how did that person who tweeted at him even find that movie in the first place, because it's so unknown? There's only one conclusion. That was literally Neil Breen who DM'd him.
I got around to watching it. It was one of the most magical film experiences of my entire life. There was a point in the film where I was laughing so hard that my roommate from downstairs had to come up to my room to see what the fuck was so funny. I think this scene kind of speaks for itself.
I'm gonna shoot this damn car up full of holes.
No, no, no!
Jim! Amy!
You killed him. Dad! No! Ellie! Dad! Don't go in there!
Neil Breen, aka God, has been making films since 2005, and thankfully he is just starting to get a bit of attention. Red Letter Media covered his first film Double Down in their Best of the Worst series, so as soon as I saw their video I was like, holy shit! He made the same movie twice! Dead wife? Magic rock? An unnecessary amount of old laptops? Hacking? It was at this point that I had realized there was something very special here, so I promptly bought every single one of his films. They showed up exactly how you see them now. Cracked jewel case, but hey, at least it's Breen autographed. Also, in the spirit of his own movies, the actual process of purchasing his films is needlessly convoluted and difficult to understand. If you want to purchase Fateful Findings, you just buy it on his website. But if you want to purchase Double Down or I Am Here now, you have to click the link to purchase Fateful Findings, but then add special instructions to the seller to specify which movie you actually want to buy. And nowhere on the website does it say this. I literally would not have known how to purchase 2 out of 3 of your films if I didn't happen to see this post on the Fateful Findings Facebook page. So Neil Breen, if you're watching this, could you maybe update your website so that people who want to buy your movies can understand
I don't think he knows how to run a. I don't think he knows how to update his website at all.
Movies just a metaphor. Now, I'd already seen Fateful Findings, so I could attest to the fact that it's a perfect movie to watch with drunk friends. So naturally, I invited some people over.
Who wants to buy that? Who wouldn't want to buy that?
Genuine reactions. What I didn't realize, however, is that we would stay up all night watching all 3 of his films. And I gotta say, this trilogy is quite the holy trinity. A delicious 3 Breen salad, if you will. So before we get into Fateful Findings, let me give you a quick rundown of his first 2 films, starting with Double Down.
I wonder if I am here.
If you haven't seen Red Letter Media's breakdown of this film, you probably should. Watching everyone lose their shit while Rich Evans desperately tries to explain the plot is probably the best thing you could watch to set your expectations for this masterpiece. This movie is absolute fucking nonsense. I would say a good 25% of the movie is literally just stock footage, and the rest of the movie is just the same scenes happening over and over again. It's seriously as though he filmed several takes for each shot, then later edited his movie together only to find out he had 25 minutes of usable footage, and then just decided, hey, what about those other takes that I didn't use? We could just use those and then I'll have a feature-length film. It seriously feels as though that is a likely possibility. I swear to God, he runs up that mountain like 30 fucking times.
Yeah, I don't care about the boom girl.
Why would you credit something that nobody did?
Location.
Why would you credit something that nobody did? 4 years later, and Neil Breen releases his second feature film titled I Am Here. Now this film was the last one we watched that night, so there weren't that many people left, but that didn't stop it from being mind-blowingly hilarious. I'm so happy we're watching this. And I feel bad for everybody.
What, are those ram sticks?
So So with Neil Breen being a super intelligent hacker assassin in the previous film, he decided to make his next character even more
I think the laugh
omnipotent.
is making me
how
laugh
much more
more.
powerful can a character get without just turning him into a Sabrine being? In this masterpiece, Neil Breen plays alien Jesus, kind of. Once again, this film is quite repetitive, but at least it's a little bit more comprehensible. A little bit. So basically, Neil Breen created all the planets, and he comes back to Earth only to be disappointed in how shitty human beings are as a species. You see, Neil Breen is the ultimate moral authority, and he really likes it when people are good, and he really doesn't like it when people are bad. And the movie really feels as though it needs to emphasize which characters are good and which characters are bad, so the only characters you'll ever see are either exaggeratedly kind or exaggeratedly evil.
What the hell, man?
That's just not right.
This shirt inside out?
It's pretty much just a movie about Neil Breen being a superior being than everybody around him,
Breen.
interlaced with birdemic shock and terror levels of political commentary.
Now that we've paid off our fellow elected representatives in the legislature, that environmental solar panel development bill will fail next week.
So because the evil corporate businessmen sabotage solar development, this girl gets laid off. So how's she supposed to feed that fake baby now? Perhaps she should train to become a military sniper. No, instead her twin sister says she can hook her up with a stripper/escort job. So she takes her to this gang filled with weirdos who only ever seem to stand around with their guns in the middle of the fucking road. And man, let me tell you, they are quite the immoral people.
What?
I get her first.
So later, the wheelchair man sees that the fake baby dropped something. Man, if that isn't a good deed, I don't know what is. Neil Breen, why don't you work your alien techno-Jesus magic?
Wait.
This is literally the second film in a row where Neil Breen cures someone's cancer. So now the girl's twin sister decides she will also start hooking, and her boyfriend decides he will start stealing cars. But the gang gets mad that he's stealing cars on their turf, so they kill him in a very gritty and realistic way. Then they show her the body for some reason.
What? This damn piece of garbage?
So now the gang finds out that there's an undercover cop amongst them. So naturally they give him the most epic beatdown ever captured on film.
I tuned it out. I didn't hear.
So naturally, Neil Breen steps in by freezing everyone in time to save this man, and then he crucifies them Home Depot style. Now obviously after that point his work is done and he leaves, but not before some other really weird shit that I don't understand.
What draws you to create those kind of images? I mean, baby heads in the desert?
I'll leave it up to the audience, the meaning of the little heads in the ground. The surreal quality of those. What do you mean, John?
Why did they tell people there's gonna be a Neil Breen press meeting in this room, and then people showed up?
I'm telling you right up front, it is
Wow.
more than one meaning.
I mean, of course people would.
Well, thanks for stopping by, Neil Breen. You were too good for this planet.
Stop music courtesy by StopMusic.net. Fuck you.
And last but not least, we have the masterpiece known as Fateful Findings, starring Neil Breen. In this film, he tones down the narcissism just a tad and plays an actual human being instead of an alien super Jesus. Although he still has superpowers bestowed on him from a magical rock, and he does spend the whole movie being morally superior to everyone around him. He's pretty much the only character that's not a scumbag or drug addict. So the movie starts out with more free play music. Yay!
What's this kind of shot called again?
A good one. We then see a storage locker and a big-ass book that I guess someone's just sprinkling glitter over top of. We then see two kids running through a field, and they then walk past what appears to be a repurposed prop from Double Down. They then find a mushroom that turns into a treasure.
A treasure?
So now the girl's moving away and they have their final goodbyes as awkwardly as possible.
Es ist eine kleine, wurzellose, internationale Clique, die die Völker gegeneinander hetzt.
They find two kids who have never waved before and then have a dog keep them out. Still going.
So this kid grows up to be Neil Breen, and we see a shot of him talking on the phone with his wife. And by that I mean he's not saying anything at all, but the way they filmed her makes it seem as though that's what's supposed to be happening. Oh, fuck. So he got hurt pretty bad, and now he's in a room that's supposed to look like a hospital.
This is definitely someone's house. Oh, you've never been to a carpeted hospital? I had those blinds.
Yeah, that's right. Check his pulse. If only he had some sort of a machine that could do that for you. So everybody else leaves, but luckily he's had the magic rock in his hand this whole time. You know, on second thought, I'm not really all that sure that Neil Breen's actually playing a human in this one, because apparently he doesn't need needles and he just absorbs shit through his fucking skin. Also, apparently they feel as though it's necessary to filter the oxygen through his bandages. You take off the mask, will you die?
It would be extremely painful. Yes! Oh, set up and delivery.
Watch party when?
Those feel so good.
So he leaves the quote-unquote hospital, and all of a sudden some feet show up, only to
the thing that like
fucking
gives you air in
disappear.
here.
So now we see the carpet in Neil Breen's home, which
No, not
looks
diapers.
suspiciously similar to the carpet in the hospital. He hops in the shower, and we get a romantic scene with him and his wife. You know, the blood in this movie actually looks a lot better than in most movies. Congratulations, Neil Breen. You did it. Good job. I can't believe it. I'm proud of you. Now he's in his office, and pretty much any time he's here, you can expect there will be some sort of violence against his laptops. Now we're at his friend's house, and the carpet looks suspiciously similar to the other carpets in every other scene. And the blinds look suspiciously similar to the blinds in every other scene.
What were the, but if you don't mind talking about budget-wise, ballpark, what were some
budget producers, low-budget indie producers like myself should never talk about budgets.
Oh, that's fine.
Budgets are really irrelevant. My immediate comment back to someone like you is, you know, I'm not going to tell you what the budget is. You tell me, and you don't have to tell me, but I mean in your own head, you tell me what you think the budget was. You tell me what you think budgetarily it took to create and make that film look the way it looks.
Back at home, Neil Breen asks his wife to get him his pills.
Where are my pills? Thank you.
Budgetarily.
I don't need these.
Okay.
During the film, Neil Breen has several hallucinations with The Rock, wherein he is suddenly inside a room made out of garbage bags.
That's not ass, is that?
It's a metaphor. Later, it seems as though Neil Breen has found the most irresponsible way to drink coffee with your laptop.
No!
Need coffee.
No!
One of my favorite things about Neil Breen's films is just how fucking clumsy everyone is. People are always spilling shit, falling over, or just plain fucking up. I shit you not, all you gotta do is change the footage to black and white and all of a sudden you're watching an infomercial.
Are you tired of this happening to you?
There's got to be a better way.
Are you tired of not being able to eat your tuna while you're driving? Do you find you ever get painful headaches that just won't go away?
There's got to be a better way.
I'm feeling less stable.
Do you feel like you're always struggling to stay awake?
There's got to be a better way.
Try Neil Breen, the only 100% doctor-recommended and FDA-approved way to cure all of your symptoms.
I'm not laughing. I didn't laugh.
So now he's having dinner with his friends, and the porno-quality acting becomes more apparent than ever.
I'm hungry.
Hungry for this cock.
I can't wait for dinner.
He said
Meanwhile,
porn.
the film
I
decides
meant
to
like,
emphasize
I was
what a
trying to
piece of
roleplay
shit
like I
drunk
was
the
in the
dad
porn
is.
film. What are they eating for dinner? 4 slices of bread?
That is.
I can't wait for dinner.
Meanwhile, the film decides to emphasize what a piece of shit drunk the dad is.
Can I have some wine, please?
Wow, you're like not even gonna clean that up. So one of the subplots to this film is that Neil Breen is hacking the government to expose secrets. And I guess he didn't really know how he was gonna plant those seeds for the audience. Fuck it, he'll just say it out loud to himself.
I'm going to continue hacking into these government systems to see what I can find out about all this national and international corruption I know is going on.
That's what they do in games.
So apparently Neil Breen's wife is a pill junkie and she's been stealing his medication right out of the toilet. Neil Breen says, let's talk, but then the scene ends and cuts to him on his laptop. Also, apparently the last 4 keys he hit were with his mind.
I'm done talking.
What? Did you like follow him into this room to say that?
Really?
No!
Okay, so it's pretty obvious he scavenged Craigslist for broken laptops at some point, and I guess after acquiring them, he decided he was going to get as much use out of them as possible. There are so many goddamn scenes that revolve around him abusing his laptops. I have to assume that this is the only reason the conversation moved to the office. Fast forward to a bit later, and they're already bickering at each other again.
There is another girl.
No, that is not true.
So now we're having a barbecue by the pool. I should mention that this is the same pool from I Am Here. Now, it's during this scene where piece of shit drunk dad manages to pull this party trick. More importantly, this is where the quote-unquote plot starts going somewhere, kind of. So this girl gets a call on her cell phone, and I guess her ringtone is just 2 keypad beeps. If only there was a product that allowed me to have an extra pocket outside of my jeans. There's got to be a better way. So if you haven't guessed, this is the book from the beginning of the movie.
It's a magical day.
Apparently this girl aged a lot more gracefully than Neil Breen did. Apparently it was such a magical day that she keeps this fucking booklet inside her pocket everywhere she goddamn goes for 30 fucking years.
I think of you every day. I think of you every day.
Well, that explains that look he was given earlier. So now these two are fighting for basically no reason, and it eventually turns into that scene I showed earlier.
I'm gonna shoot this damn car up full of holes.
No, no, no!
What you say? That you only meant well, well, 'cause you did. What you say?
Somehow Neil Breen eventually manages to get inside the house. Alright, now can we all imagine just how dramatic and emotional this must have been in Neil Breen's head when he was planning this out? Apparently it makes the scene even more dramatic if you get blood on your face.
I can't believe you committed suicide. I cannot believe you committed suicide. How could you have done this? How could you have committed suicide?
Later, Neil Breen is in an argument over the phone about publishing his book. He decides to throw shit at his laptop for good measure.
That first book made a fortune for you.
Later, Neil Breen and his long-lost mistress go back to that magical spot. Meanwhile, his wife stays at home and kills herself. Later, it seems as though he's adjusted to his replacement wife quite effortlessly. He decides to tell her about how he's hacking the government. Shortly after that, he starts feeling a sudden urgency to leak all of the non-specific information he's collected.
I can't wait any longer.
Stop! Stop hitting the laptops, Neil.
I'm not ready
Stop!
for this.
But apparently somebody already knows what he's doing, and now they're kidnapping his replacement wife.
That guy. Unabomber. Oh, from his super secret hackings. Hey, it's 90 minutes in and we have an antagonist. Great. I know.
Daft JR.
Are you tired of this happening to you?
Gun self-defense for women covers from basic to advanced knowledge on guns, from pistols to shotguns. This film also covers mace, knife protection, stun guns, knife protection, karate self-defense, mace, knife protection, mace, karate self-defense, baseball, bullying, karate self-defense, bullying, baseball.
He shows up to the trailer outside a storage locker where she's being kept prisoner to find the kidnapper conveniently asleep on the job. He wakes him up to knock him out and then uses his magic powers to teleport into the room. He saves the day and then his house turns into paranormal activity for some reason. And now time for the most epic finale in all of cinematic fucking history. Neil Breen holds a press conference in front of the White House to talk about the files he'll be leaking.
I have discovered more information than any hacker ever has. Ever. What I have found will shock you.
And in response, we see a compilation of corrupt politicians and CEOs killing themselves.
I'm afraid of going to prison. They now know my crimes.
Don't do it!
I resigned today as president of the bank.
The bank. You can't make this shit up, people. If this isn't a happy ending, I don't know what is.
They provided the hot dogs. They provided the barbecue. Any of the listed companies
So in conclusion, all of you need to start watching these movies right fucking now. Fateful Findings was easily my favorite, with Double Down at a close second, but each of these films are special and entertaining in their own unique way. Now, if I truly wanted to dissect these films and mention every single thing I see, this video would be hours long. I mean, there was a lot of shit that I didn't even mention. Partially because I want there to be plenty of observations that other YouTube reviewers can pick up. Guys, his movies are so fucking comedically exploitable, you have no idea. The other reason why I left out
Can I find out if I can watch these on stream? Oh, I don't know. Do you think Neil would be okay with that?
Experience these movies firsthand. There are so many common elements in each of his films that it's a shame no one's made a drinking game yet. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna make one right now. I'm calling it Bringo.
Bringo.
Now, it's up to you whether or not you want to make an actual bingo board out of it or just drink anytime.
Does he even know what a stream is?
But
I don't
everything
know.
From his films I noticed that I feel would be appropriate to include: someone dropping something, skull or skeleton, fade effect, Neil Breen mentions or demonstrates his magic powers, an adult female character who is clearly wearing no bra, repurposed prop or location, hacking, ghosts, driving in the desert, dead wife, magical rock, laser pointer,
was that
stunt
ass?
footage, characters shifting between old and young in the same scene, a topless woman.
Oh wait, no, it's fine. She's wearing she's wearing a bikini.
By purchasing one of his films.
Her ass was so fat it swallowed the bikini string, but she was wearing a bikini. To those it concerns.
I mean, if you can figure out how to, that is. And just when you thought news couldn't get any better, he's got another film to be released this year.
I am not of this earth. I am artificial intelligence from far into the future. I have taken on this human body in order to communicate with the human.
Wait!
I can move from one...
KOTOR?
Well, there you have it. We have truly been blessed with quite possibly the most important new voice in independent cinema: the Father, the Son, and the holy alien space Jesus, the real human Breen.
KOTOR? I don't remember his name. Corton. He's actually Corton.
This probably looks very different, and that's because
Patreon.com/YMS.
Thanks to Bren Daniel, who agreed to do some
He does
very
gaming.
short-notice voice acting for that.
I'm stealing his content.
I had already
Thinks
recorded
majority
it
of
with
everything
my
in
own
Yaku
voice,
Open
but
Dan Donut.
I don't have the suave.
I used to watch his videos so
Markiplier
much in high
esque
school
voice that he does.
because I loved
So,
horror,
go check
and
out
he
his
would
channel. There's a link
talk
in
about a
the
lot of horror
description.
movies.
There's a video.
I want to watch one of the old ones that I watched when I was in high school, actually. Maybe if I could sort by date. There was one. Part 3? I remember watching this one 7 years ago. After Earth, but there's 3 parts. Oh, this is 2 minutes. This is 13 minutes.
Oh my god, this movie sucks so much, it's so bad.
B0N gifted a tier 1 sub to Alex_illustration. This is their first gift sub in the channel.
Oh, this one! I remember this! Oh, okay. Wait. Is this okay? It has weird torture shit.
This reminds. Yeah, the. Let me take that I have in your at least fun to work with, but it's kind of unconvincing.
Oh yeah, I see it. Okay. After Earth.
That's enough editing for today. Time to watch some trailers. This movie looks kind of bad, nothing special, whatever.
I'm reacting to React. What?
That's really weird. It didn't say who it's directed by. Even movies that don't have a giant title saying the director's name usually have the director's name in small font in that jumble of text at the end. But I don't see that for this movie. I'm gonna check this out. I'm gonna investigate and get to the bottom of this.
It's time for you to stop doing this!
I think I watched the Avatar movie when I was pretty young, and I didn't remember anything about it. And that was before I knew what the Airbender cartoon was. Is he okay? Wait, that's it. That's the video.
2 years pog.
Holy fuck, there's 3 parts and each part's 20 minutes. Thanks, Ableton.
After Earth is a work of fart, and it shouldn't have come as much of a surprise to anybody paying attention to the production. But alas, we live in a society where people watch movies based on who appears in the trailer. And who doesn't love who doesn't love Will Smith? From 2002 until now, his lowest grossing film still made over $150 million. And most of them made more than double that amount. He's kind of a cash magnet to say the least. So what the fuck happened? So even though this movie made money in the foreign market, it kind of fucking failed in the States. And considering the marketing budget was was $100 million. They just barely broke even. Wasn't received too well critically either. I mean, it's only got 6
Can we watch this for
Razzie
movie night?
nominations. So how does a major fuck up like that even happen? Could it be that the film's quality is primarily dependent on the director and not necessarily the celebrities that are casted in the film? I mean, we've all seen at least one trailer for the movie. With an advertising budget like that, who hasn't? But you gotta wonder why it doesn't mention the director's name anywhere. Like, not every trailer has a big title showing off their name, I know, but it's fucking nowhere. It's not on any of the posters, and I don't see it anywhere on their shitty website. With the way the studio's trying to hide them, you'd almost think it was directed by M. Night.
No! God!
Name it. That M. Night had anything to do with this film. And that's not to say that there wasn't good reason to do it. He's pretty much become a laughingstock at this point. Sony wound up putting out a statement saying it had less to do with them wanting to cover up M. Night and more to do with them wanting to promote Will and Jaden. Really? As if the mere inclusion of his name in one of the trailers would have taken away from the promotion of Will and Jaden. Yeah, I'm gonna assume it had to do with something else.
You faced some heat for some of your previous films. I have to ask, is there one film in particular that you felt got the rap a little undeservedly?
Yeah, there's a few of those. There's a few of those.
Now, not everyone was fooled by this sneaky marketing tactic. In fact, if this wasn't directed by M. Night, I don't even think I would have watched it. If you watch his more recent films as comedies, it makes them much more enjoyable.
Global warming. Should be more interested in science, Jake. You know why? Because your face is perfect.
I don't get it.
Planning on seeing this movie in theaters with the hopes that it would be a giant piece of shit. And my mom just so happened to be visiting from out of town on the release date of this movie. So I kind of tricked her into watching it. I mean, she said she wanted to see it, so I just didn't warn her about what kind of movie it was gonna be. And it was kind of crazy to witness their marketing tactic actually working on people.
Why do you want to see it?
Because I saw the trailer. And I like the fact
Thanks, explanation for the 5 milfs.
Father-son kind of catch to it.
Do you know who made it?
No.
That's okay. I know. But we'll see. We'll see.
I mean, you can't deny that it wasn't their exact intent to trick people like that. No, of course we weren't trying to hide him. We just really wanted to emphasize Will and Jaden, and focusing on anything else would have taken away from that.
Columbia Pictures will host a Google Plus hangout with the stars of After Earth. Joining will be Elon Musk, co-founder of Tesla Motors and PayPal.
Why the fuck is Elon Musk everywhere? I don't understand. Why is he literally everywhere? We went from one corner of YouTube to literally the other corner and he's back.
Google's Director of Engineering, explorer, and filmmaker Alexandra Cousteau, and NASA's Sunita Williams.
And we have middle school from Culver City, California.
Well, we definitely agree with what Jaden said earlier. We know that we have to continue.
He does a lot of stuff.
What is?
He's an epic memer.
We definitely have to keep using the reusable things, and we really have to do it and start acting now, because we have to make sure that our future generations aren't in trouble like we are right now.
Good one.
Daft Groove.
And yeah, maybe nobody deserves to be tricked into seeing an M. Night Shyamalan movie, but I was determined on seeing it as soon as possible. There was a burning question that needed to be answered. Could M. Night possibly make a film that's worse than The Last Airbender? I wasn't quite
Probably
sure
not.
it was possible, but somehow I kind of think he did. Now, what's interesting to note about this movie is that even though it follows the same trend of bad, this movie wasn't even M. Night's idea to begin with. Yes, he did write the screenplay with Gary Whitta, but the only reason this movie even exists is because Will Smith was using it as a catalyst to turn his son into a movie star.
So you actually came up with a concept for this movie as a vehicle for you and Jaden to star together again.
I invited him to come to my birthday party, which he didn't come to. So he called me to say, I'm sorry I couldn't come to your birthday. And he said, happy birthday. I said, thanks. And then we just started talking about Jaden. And I said, hey, and I saw Karate Kid. I thought Jaden's an amazing actor. And
Sure.
And he said, I have a movie idea. You want me to pitch you? And he pitched me this idea. And then he said, well, if you're going to direct it, I'll play the father. And so really it was a movie for Jaden first.
I'm surprised Will didn't read the script or like watch the movie and was like, yeah, this is dog shit. Doesn't he have experience with
And Will
that?
came on, and then when he finished, I said, I'll do it.
Or is that too big of an assumption to make?
What?
Just like that.
Just like that. It was just like that. And you know, Will, I think Will thought I was joking because Will develops a lot of movies. He probably has
Maybe he didn't care.
Development. I have 0 movies in development.
I mean, we'd already seen him in The Pursuit of Happiness and The Karate Kid, but Will wanted one final film to.
I watched Karate Kid. I don't remember it at all though. Didn't he do an illegal move in the tournament that he really wanted to win against the kid? Wasn't it not a tournament certified move? I think it's Aether Sally and Sherd and Asu's fan.
I played the lead because he could have written himself as a lead easily.
It feels like you guys made a summer
I think
action
it's
movie out of
explanation.
parenting. This is really the most
45
effective
mils.
way that I know
The other kid did?
how to parent.
Will Smith can't just
No
be
blows
famous,
above
he
the
has
neck.
to
He kicked him
breed
in the
famous.
face.
Congratulations.
Yeah, I think that's what I meant.
You're starring in this movie. You're producing. You came up with the story.
And I even produced the other actor.
I mean, just look at his family. They want nothing more than to be known as the perfect.
What about
celebrity
that one
family.
guy
And
that
hey,
they
there's
never
nothing
talk
wrong with
about? What about
fulfilling
that
your
one
kids' wishes
son?
If you got millions of dollars lying around
Do they-
anyway. But
does-
something tells me there was a little bit of coercion to be in the spotlight. Nobody named Will and Jada would name their kids Willow and Jaden unless they wanted everybody to be paying attention. Hey, everybody, don't you just love my family?
No, the
Look
other
at my
kid.
kids.
They
I
have a
can
third
mass-produce
kid.
Superstars with my dick.
But I
Man,
think
your
maybe
kids are such talented songwriters.
he didn't want to be in the.
I mean, it all sounds so professional and produced. It's almost as if there was a team of Hollywood writers behind the whole thing. Oh, so when they're reading the lyrics as though they're speaking about themselves, they're actually just being used as puppets so adults can make money off
Yeah,
of
they
them?
have a third
Let's
kid.
glorify them in our culture. In all fairness, for all I know, Will Smith
Thanks,
could be a
Jub
great
Jub.
father. I mean, how cool would it be to be like, Dad, I was thinking of maybe starring in a summer blockbuster action movie, and I was wondering if maybe you and your rich and
I can't,
famous
my
friends
eyebrows
could
don't
get
do that.
together and turn me into a superstar. But as cool as that would be, I think the vast majority of us are glad we weren't thrown into the spotlight at 14. I mean, fuck, I'd be the king of cringe threads if those existed when I was younger. Is it not unfair to your kids to have the whole world watching them when they haven't even figured out who they are yet?
As strange as it may seem, like this is our family business.
Kind of,
We
yeah.
own a pizzeria, and
you
everybody
so
in the
much.
family works at the pizzeria, and it just happens that our pizza ends up on a poster.
Stop making that
it's not your
face.
family business.
I
Your
can't
family-
stop making that face because I'm trying to copy the face that he always makes when he was like 14. I just can't.
It just happens that our pizza ends up on a poster.
Yeah, I'm sorry, it's not your family business. Your family is a business.
Poster.
Yeah, business. Your family is a business. Will, it's cool that you love your family and I'm really happy for you, but there's a difference between loving your son and wanting everyone in the world to pay attention to how much you love your son.
If you crash landed on another planet, what's one thing you would bring with you that you could never live without?
Jaden.
Me.
I would bring you.
You bring me.
You know, just based on our relationship, I know that you'd be willing to give your life for me if you had to.
Sure, you can cake your children's faces with makeup every day, hiding pimples so well that people forget that puberty's even a thing. But do you really think the whole world should be watching them at this point when in 10 years from now they'll be looking back at every single pseudo-intellectual tweet they've ever sent and thinking, holy shit, I was retarded.
You can't
Most
say that!
trees are blue. How can mirrors be real if our eyes aren't real? If newborn babies could speak,
We're
they would...
in the future now. I remember seeing this when it was at that year. We're in the future.
Be the most
That he was talking
intelligent
about.
beings on planet Earth. If everybody in the world dropped out of school, we would have a much more intelligent society. Dying is mainstream. #money. I
Money?
watch Twilight every night. Come to think of it, it's kind of unfair how everyone's grouping in that last tweet with his other embarrassing ones. Like, is it not obvious that he's not actually talking about the movie and that it's a clever play on words? I guess it's really his own fault that people don't understand if he's going to insist on capitalizing every single fucking word. Man, with all these attempts at sounding deep, you'd almost think someone was encouraging him.
You guys never crash landed on Earth before?
Yeah, we've
seriously?
never.
No,
actually
I mean,
crash landed.
technically, when you land in a plane, it's a controlled crash land, so technically we have crash landed on Earth.
That's deep.
There's a certain airflow that you have to do, a certain frequency
of the atoms.
Right, that
and
you
electrons.
adjust.
What is nothing?
What is nothing? Now that's deep. Greek
And
poet.
what is something?
And what is something? Right.
Because zero is an undefined number. It can be nothing.
It can be nothing.
But it can also be everything.
Wow.
Seriously, just let him develop and figure out who he is. Like your other lesser-known son, Trey. You know, the one that you don't parade around as much because it reminds people that you had a divorce. I'm sure he appreciates that the world wasn't watching him when he was developing.
Probably.
The world is filled with assholes who can't wait to laugh at someone doing something the slightest bit embarrassing.
He's
like
Trey.
me. Just
Okay,
let the guy
but
grow out of his terrible
he's
laugh before
probably
you're filming him every second.
he probably has the least amount of cringy memories to look back on, if anything, because he's kept out of the spotlight. He's chilling.
Like, come on, do you have to make that face every time someone takes a picture?
There's a thing that he does in all his pictures that is like the furrowed brow.
I don't do it.
You don't? No, you do. Show the look. Show the look.
This is my look now.
This is my look. No, it's not. That's not it.
It's this weird, like, pouty-lipped, like, confused puppy, like...
Yeah, that's it. That's it right there. That's it. Well, no, because you leave your mouth open just a little bit. Yes, that's it. That's it. And that's
I can't.
The shot, right. Every single picture from the last year.
I don't do it anymore. It's not from the last year.
It is, Jada. You just did it yesterday.
To be fair, I also had a habit of making the same face in every picture.
Riri 2510 gifted a tier 1 sub.
Thanks, Riri. 39 Ralph.
Anyway, now that you know exactly where this movie's coming from and why it exists in the first place, I think it's time to start tearing it to shreds. The movie opens up right in the middle of the action, specifically the shot that we've already seen in the trailer. How riveting. We're then introduced to Jaden Smith, who appears to be having some troubles. But that's okay, because he's going to use this time to force feed us everything we need to know about the future. You know, things that could probably be shown or cleverly written into conversations throughout the film, but zero effort. Hell, we could even use some random stock footage to help set the tone. That's never been done before in any other movie ever. Hilariously enough, it seems as though the original plan was to write it into other parts of the movie. I mean, just listen to co-writer Gary Whitta at Comic-Con.
At the beginning of the movie, we see Jaden is kind of going through his training at the Ranger Military Academy, and part of that training is he has to pass an oral exam on the history of his people in the last 1,000 years. And so as he's kind of answering questions about the history of his people in the Exodus.
Cringe hate video. Yo, Jaden Smith, don't you have more important things to do?
We're also educating
like
the audience
writing
about everything that happened.
So somewhere
songs?
down the line, they decided that it was not a good idea to do that, but instead just have Jaden Smith start talking to the audience in what seems to be an inappropriate moment.
I've heard stories of Earth.
I'm really hurt and I'm gonna die, but first, let me educate you on the history of my people. He explains how 1,000 years ago, human beings had to evacuate Earth.
An evacuation of Earth.
They then settled on a planet called Nova Prime, and apparently they were not alone.
But we were not alone. The aliens released the Ursa.
The aliens.
Bred to kill humans. Technically blind. The Ursa sees humans based on the pheromones we secrete when frightened. Humankind was again in danger of extinction, and that answer came in the form of the Prime Commander Cypher Rage, the original ghost.
That sounds like a gamer term.
He's believed
Cypher Rage.
completely free of fear.
Pro.
That to an Ursa, he is
Bluetooth
invisible.
support.
This phenomena is known as ghosting.
I mean, I get that the only point that you really want to get across is that a creature exists that can smell your fear, but if you're gonna try and explain it by saying there was a big war between humans and the aliens, then could you at least do it in such a way that doesn't raise more questions than it answers? Like, if mankind was facing extinction and the only thing that stopped that was Cypher Rage, and that's also your dad, then does that mean that he's over 1,000 years old? Or that the war had been going on for 1,000 years? Or that humans lived peacefully on that planet without any interaction with aliens whatsoever? And then 999 years later,
No
the
fucking
aliens find
questions.
us and start a war, and that maybe it was just a really poor choice of wording to say we were not alone. Did the aliens already live on this planet, or did they find you after you inhabited the planet? How long after you lived on this planet did you come into contact with them? Did it take humans 1,000 years to find the planet? You're leaving it pretty vague there. You know, if you're gonna have an entire segment on you just explaining things to the audience, you'd think that you'd want to, you know, explain things to the audience. Well, apparently the only thing you really need to know is that there's a creature called the Ursa. And even though aliens supposedly bred them for the sole purpose of killing humans, they just didn't give them eyes because they thought that everybody would be so scared that they wouldn't eat them. We get a nice little title telling us that the next scene is going to take place 3 days earlier, which, considering we have no idea whether or not a human lifespan can last over 1,000 years, is kind of helpful information.
I want to watch this
We're told
movie
that
now.
The scene takes place on the Nova Prime human settlement in the Nova Solar System. Oh, it's the one in the Nova Solar System? I thought it was the other one. I'm really glad it made that clarification. This movie knows exactly what details to explain and
You
what should be
don't?
left up to
What do you mean?
Oh my god, is that
What
how
do you
people are in the
mean?
future? No, it looks like it's just Jaden.
This isn't a rash, cadet.
Oh my god, your accent's weird too. Dat, run
What's a
though.
ras?
Why the fuck are you bringing your arms up in front of your face?
He literally wanted me to learn how to like run. Like,
Yeah. No, it's important. It's important. No, see, because it's like movie star training, you know, because you see.
Didn't everybody know at least one kid that would run like this?
Make a lot of decisions about whether or not you can be an action hero by how you run. You know what I mean?
There's a certain way your body has to look when you run, you know. So I had him trained with a sprinter because that's the most athletic looking run.
90 degrees, that's 90, right? And you break that 90-degree barrier, then you're in trouble. So you want to stay at 90 degrees the whole time. All of the power in your upper body when you're running comes from the shoulder. You never pumping your arms here. You know, you see people running and they doing this with their arms. You don't want to do that.
How embarrassing.
In the classroom, you are an outstanding ranger.
Outstanding? Okay, it's become pretty clear that this inconsistent accent is going to be used by everybody in the movie.
We had a linguist come in and break down what language would be 1,000 years in the future and to sort of predict what language would be. Just for it to have a slightly different sound.
Well, they're completely wrong because people talk like, yo, that's finality, fam.
Different world.
Part Southern, part British, and part completely fucking random. Okay, so unless you have some extremely
real,
clear
for real.
guidelines for the actor's pronunciation, it's going to be very difficult for them to keep a consistent accent. Will, do you seriously think your son is capable enough of an actor to even pull that off? I mean, if he was, then you wouldn't have needed to hire M. Night to make this movie for him anyway, right? Did you not see how that would be a surefire way to force every single line of dialogue into being unintentionally hilarious?
I thought maybe he was a young man with a speech impediment. No, seriously, that's how they wanted this character to be that, you know, he's small for his age, he has some
Disability?
to overcome or to conquer. And so I thought that was part of it. I thought maybe he had a speech impediment.
And then Will Smith started talking like that too. Anyway, we find out that he's training to be a ranger, but he's just not good enough. Oh no.
Sir, I am dedicated, have studied, and consistently display conduct becoming of a ranger, sir.
The look on his face makes it seem like he's trying to get out a tongue twister, and it seems like he fucked up his enunciation somewhere, because the middle of that sentence was clearly re-recorded. And by re-recorded, I mean they used another take, because I don't know what else they could have done to make it sound so
Why did they even go out of their way to do that? It seems so unnecessary.
Sir, I am dedicated, have studied, and consistently display conduct becoming of a ranger, sir.
Yeah, somebody never learned how to use crossfades. I don't blame him for having to use another take, though, because this entire scene, it sounds like Jaden's choking on his lines.
I request that the commander reconsider his assessment, sir.
Sir.
My father's returning home tonight.
Aw, shit.
And I've got to be able to tell him that I'm a ranger, sir.
This movie is too good. So Cypher Rage gets home, and we learn that the design choice of
Wait,
the
his
future
name is Cypher Rage?
Cloth. Aw yeah, motherfucking three-prong chopsticks. Katai tells his dad that he was not advanced to Ranger.
You were not advanced to Ranger.
Ranger.
Advanced to ranger, sir.
Cypher seems okay about it and trusts that he'll do better next year, but Katai is noticeably upset about it.
I'm hungry. I'm going to my room.
Are you asking me or telling me?
May I go to my room, sir?
Denied! Sit down!
Holy shit.
There was a lovely moment, and I wondered if it's like this at home, when you say, sit down at the dinner table at the beginning of the film, and you sit down, and I thought there's probably you've got a bit of eye contact going on there.
It's just the movie's just so boring.
The movie is exactly like our lives. Everything that takes place in the movie is exactly kind of what goes on in our lives. Except, but it's not.
I love how he's kind of grinning as he does it. Like the only joy in his life is yelling at his son. As soon as he gets home, he's like, I hope that boy talks back to me.
You were not advanced to Ranger.
I was not advanced.
Denied! Later, Cypher Rage explains to his wife that despite having just gotten home from what was supposedly a very long absence, he's leaving again tomorrow to supervise training on Athetos.
I'm announcing my retirement.
Oh, you're about to retire soon? I sure hope nothing happens to you on your last visit. That would be a cliche. She says that Katai blames himself for what happened to Senshi, an event that will be explained later in the movie. She tells Cypher that he really needs a father, so Cypher tells Katai to pack his bags because he's coming with him to Athetos. They're about to leave when a one-legged soldier decides he needs to pay his respects. I love how absolutely nothing in this environment looks like it's actually there. It's the magic of computers. We then get a long and awkward shot of Jaden staring at his dad before finally saying,
Meeting Moby Dick.
Oh. Cool. So everyone around him falls asleep and he decides to start exploring around the ship. He comes across this room when suddenly, where the fuck did you come from? Meanwhile, Will Smith wakes up and something is obviously bothering him. He takes off his ring and holds it to the wall and hears a strange clicking sound.
What?
So once this guy finds out that
Why did he
Katai is
put
Cypher
the ring?
Rage's son, he decides he's gonna start fucking with him. Katai seems curious and concerned about the fact that an Ursa is being stored on the ship. It's supposedly going to be used for part of the training. And so this guy seems like he's just trying to make Katai piss his pants.
God is filling with adrenaline right now, whether you know it or not. Your heart's beating fast.
Okay, I think I get what this scene is trying to be. The tone kind of implies that his narration is supposed to somehow make audience members feel the same thing, which might work under a different context where we're actually able to feel scared. But the amount of enjoyment that this man is clearly getting from just fucking with this kid turns this entire scene into a comedy.
It's getting a little harder to breathe. Your neurobiological system is telling it to run, but your knees are too weak to move.
It seems like you want me to take this seriously, but how the fuck am I supposed to do that? Like, why the fuck do you need to be so detailed with the hand gestures if he can't even see you? Well, apparently those gestures weren't important enough to include when it was showing him in the background. This is so stupid. Anyway, he gets close and scared enough that the Ursa sees him, but Cypher Rage shows up to put an end to it. Does that ramp go anywhere?
I think
Not
it's
like it
Ochu.
really
Is that
does.
Tormund? Wait, is it actually?
Which might work under a different...
Is it? It is? Holy fuck, I didn't know Tormund when it was in a fucking blockbuster film, AAA After Earth with Will Smith.
Okay, I think I get what this scene is trying to be. The tone kind of implies that his narration is supposed to somehow make audio...
This movie looks so fucking boring that not even Adam's narration can save it. I also spaced out about halfway in. It's been 10 hours, I think. Ah, my back. Buh. 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 I think that's it. I got distracted.
When I was a little lad, if I wanted berries and cream, Mummy made me do the little lad dance. Now Mummy's gone. But I still like to do the little lad dance, and you might too. You just run in place. Nice form. Clap your hands. Elegant. Touch your left heel with your right, and your right heel with your left. Ha Gesture to yourself, berries and cream. Wee!
Is that a furry? Alright. Watch the what you say. This is... This? Is it DMCA? Isn't it like a big... Is a big label song? Duh. Buh, 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 buh. Buh, 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 buh. Buh, buh, buh. Buh, 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 buh. Buh, 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 buh. Oh yeah, I should just sing it every time it comes out. I just mute myself. The Cowboy Bebop trailer? Oh, I haven't seen it.
Let's go daft JR.
I think it's time we blow this scene. Get everybody in the stuff together. Okay, 3, 2, 1, let's jam.
This reminds me of Alice in Borderland. It's just, when you take something that was originally a manga or anime cartoon and you make it a live adaptation, it looks so corny and dog shit. They can't do it exactly the way it is. It was way too corny for me. You can't, there's just some things that you can't replicate in real.
I think it's time we blow this scene. Get everybody in the stuff together. Okay, 3, 2, 1, let's jam.
People get mad when we go too far away from original material and get, if it's too close, there's no pleasing. I mean, have you considered that you could take the budget and make your own original good film and writing and creative series without having to remake something that did not need to be remade at all? They could have just not done it, yeah. Because it honestly looks dog shit, and from the episodes that I remember of Cowboy Bebop, it's very... I don't know how they're gonna live action it without it looking so corny. It's gonna look so, it's gonna remind me of like early 2000s Power Rangers. I just, yeah. They want to use a already established fan base? Well, it doesn't have to be live action. I like the original of Cowboy? Yeah. It's pretty good. There's, yeah, I don't know. Fuck that. Just gonna go with the goofiness. But then also, if they're just gonna go the goofiness and just remake the anime, but live action, which makes it look cornier and worse to digest, why would anybody even watch that when they can just watch the original? I don't fucking understand. I don't understand. Anyways. Anyways. That's all, folks. I hope Adam didn't mind that I watch his videos on stream. I know some people get really anal about that. And maybe I should email Neil Breen Be like, yo, can I watch your movies on my stream? But then if they, I don't know if they have titties or something, I don't think that would be good. That would be terrible. Wait. If they have titties, they do have titties? Does react to without audio. I think it's row 9. Okay, whatever. That's true, the girls do have titties. Well.
We are ending our transmission